This is Tori, working with Amway as an IBO for about a year. She likes the business and its products. Although Tori is happy with her Amway business, because her sponsor is much older than she is, Tori has begun to feel like she does not connect well with her upline. Later that week, Tori attends a party with many people who are close to her age. At the party, Tori meets Ken, who she learns is a successful IBO with a few years of experience in Amway. Tori and Ken get along well, and she eventually shares with Ken about her seeming disconnect with her upline. Now, Ken takes this opportunity and suggests Tori to leave her current LOS and join his. Ken explains that he uses a series of development activities to help his downline IBOs, and they have frequent get-togethers and events. Tori is very impressed. This was exactly what she had been expecting at her organization and her current LOS. Soon, Tori decides to leave her current LOS and join Ken's. The following week, Tori attends a meeting of her own organization. At the meeting, Tori quietly tells several other IBOs about her plans. Hearing Tori's plans, several others thought that was a good idea. And in fact, some decided to come with Tori to work downline of Ken. Still, other IBOs in Tori's original LOS are now considering leaving for other groups altogether. Tori has left her LOS and submitted a new application so as to be sponsored by Ken. She has also been skillful in attracting several others she helped sign up downline from her in her original line of sponsorship. Is Tori on the right track? The answer is no. Ken's influence encouraged Tori to leave her current LOS. Tori agreed to leave her own LOS and has inappropriate conversations with other IBOs that undermine existing relationships in the LOS, resulting in them considering leaving as well. If IBOs such as Ken were allowed to solicit IBOs from other organizations, either directly or indirectly, and IBOs were allowed to change groups effortlessly, the entire organizational structure would break down. Amway would become a cutthroat business with LOS's activity working to undermine one another and no respect for existing upline, downline relationships. In order to avoid such negative consequences, it is very important to be aware of the rules of conduct relating to lines of sponsorship. The line of sponsorship relationships in Amway are considered sacred. Any interference with them is prohibited. There is to be no solicitation of IBOs from other lines of sponsorship. Always treat others the way you wish to be treated. Lines of sponsorship are the heart of Amway's organizational structure and sales and marketing plan. So it's essential that every LOS is protected and respected. Let's look at how rules of conduct associated with lines of sponsorship benefit you and Amway. The LOS that an IBO works hard to build is not at risk from the interference of outsiders or whims of insiders. Each IBO's business is protected. The foundational structure of the business is firm. There is an integrity to the organization that ensures it stays strong. Because each IBO's success is ultimately determined by that IBO's own efforts. Amway discourages changes to the LOS. However, Amway's rules of conduct do provide the possibility of changing from one LOS to another in rare cases. So the system is not rigidly inflexible. In such a rare instance, cause for the transfer must be shown and signatures of consent obtained or appropriate inactivity observed. Before any LOS change could become effective, Amway's approval would first have to be obtained. The LOS rules protect the stability of the entire organization and so protect every individual IBO. Following the LOS rules is the essence of integrity and partnership, demonstrating respect for the efforts of all IBOs and protecting the future of the Amway business opportunity.